We can't keep sacking managers every time we hit a rough patch. We need stability and a long-term vision for the club. What's up, everyone, and welcome back to Broad Talk. This is your boy, Nwerem Chibike Alexander, aka Symply Brodd, and today we are going to talk about Chelsea's recent struggle under Graham Potter. Same old team. Now, as you all know, I'm a diehard Chelsea fan. Do I have to mention that again? And I'm not gonna lie, it's been a tough couple of months. We've been struggling to get results, and it seems like nothing is going right for us at the moment. Absolutely nothing. Some couple hours ago, Liverpool blew the final whistle, and the result at Stamford Bridge: Chelsea nil, Southampton no. Bottom place, managerless Southampton 1. James Ward-Prowse's goal, 45 plus 1 minute after Cesar Azpilicueta brought down Armstrong in front of the box, the edge of the 18. That was a gift, man. That was a gift. I actually said it on Twitter because I was giving updates from the game. By the way, if you are not following me on Twitter, head over to Twitter at Symply Brodd, SYMPLYBRODD, and follow me. So I was giving updates, and I was like, Cesar Azpilicueta had just given a gift of a free kick to Southampton. James Ward-Prowse, do your thing. And of course, he never disappoints. Why didn't I have him in my FPL? He scored. Yeah. And now we have only 2 wins in 13 games. That's good. That's good form for a team like Chelsea. Yeah. I know I've been talking a lot about trusting the process, but I have to admit it's getting harder and harder to do that with each passing game. We are not seeing the progress we want to see, and it's frustrating. One of the issues we are facing right now is that the new players we brought in January haven't really gelled into the team yet. Don't get me wrong, I think they are all great players, but it takes time for a team to come together and play as a cohesive unit. We brought in some big names like João Felix, Enzo Fernandez, and other players like Madueke, DDF, Benoit Shell, but they haven't had the impact we're hoping for. It's not just about individual talent, it's also about those players fitting into the team and the system. And it's not just the new players who are struggling. Even some of the more experienced players are not performing at the level we know they are capable of. And I'm not going to mention them, but yes, Mr. Mount right in front of us, the boy who had the dream. By the way, a banner was unveiled. Mr. Mount's banner, a boy who had a dream. Yes, he's a boy who had a dream, but he's now a man who is living an absolute nightmare. 3 goals, 3 assists, 3 chances created in 33 games. Wow, that's the form of our playmaker. And number 10, in fact, he played as a number 9 today. Kind of, yeah. Because Fofana moved to the left. How? Striker playing as a left winger, and then Mr. Man started as a left winger first was absolute rubbish. We had Modric in that team. We had Jesus. He should. Okay, calm down. It's frustrating to see, man. It's frustrating, but we have to keep supporting them and believing that they will come good. I know some fans are calling for Graham Potter's head. Even if some minutes into like 45 minutes, 68 minutes, I was calling for his head. No, I didn't tell anybody in my head. I was like, please sack him, and then I'll act as if I'm sad and say, why do we not trust Buse? But I'll be very happy. No. But now my head has cleared. I've calmed down. We can't keep sacking managers every time we hit a rough patch. We need stability and a long-term vision for the club. I have to admit, I was skeptical when Graham Potter was first appointed as our head coach. Of course, as a big Thomas Tuchel fan, I still don't see the reason why he was sacked. I still don't. Please forgive me. And I was like, why are you bringing this English manager? And it's not even about his nationality, but more of he has not coached a big team. We don't know him. But I've come to respect him and his philosophy. And I know talking about his philosophy is kind of because we've not seen it. We've not seen it at Chelsea. But we know he wants to play attacking football and bring through young players. And I think that's the right approach for a club like Chelsea. But we need to give him time. And the resources, yes. Maybe he has some resources. But then, look at the players. My good friend, Ifanyo, will tell me that these players we have, they are just below average or average players. Yeah, maybe some of them are. Maybe he needs better players, but then he should even do something with the ones he have. I understand all those arguments. But yes, let's support him with more resources. He needs to implement his vision. He needs to. Because I can see what he's trying to do, and I think, yeah, it's something good. But we can't expect overnight success, and we have to be patient. I know it's hard to stay positive when we are not getting the results we want, but we have to keep the faith. We are Chelsea and we've been through tougher times. Yes, we've been through this before. We always come out stronger on the other side. So to all my Chelsea fans out there, I just want to say keep the faith, keep supporting the team, even when things are tough. And remember, we are all in this together. But amidst all of these struggles, there have also been some heartbreaking news. Christian Atsu, a former Chelsea player, was among the casualties of the recent earthquake in Turkey. He was found 10 days after the earthquake, but unfortunately, he had already passed away. Our thoughts and prayers go out to his family and loved ones during this difficult time. And again, not so bad news, at least he's alive. We hope that Cesar Azpilicueta, who was stretchered off the pitch after taking a nasty kick to death, it was nasty, will be okay. It was a scary moment for everyone watching, and we are all hoping for a speedy recovery. By the way, news just coming in that he has been hospitalized. I hope that he made some signs and gestures to the bench and to the fans rather while being stretchered off. So yeah, I hope for speedy recovery. As a Chelsea fan, it's a tough time to see the team struggle like this. But as always, I'm urging fans to trust the process. Do you hear what I say? Trust the fucking process. I know it can be frustrating, but I truly believe that this team has what it takes to turn this around. We've seen glimpses of greatness in players like Rich James and Thiago Silva. With time and patience, I'm confident that we can get back to winning ways. Before I go, I want to remind my listeners to leave a rating. Please leave a rating for Broad Talk on your preferred listening app. Please do. Yeah, five stars is what we want. But then if you think I'm worth 1 star or the show is worth 1 star, leave it there. At least that's a kind of feedback. Your feedback is valuable and it helps us improve the show and reach more listeners. And if you have any suggestion or feedback, feel free to reach out to me on social media. You can find me on Instagram, TikTok, and Twitter at Symply Brodd, SYMPLYBRODD. Thanks for tuning in to another episode of Broad Talk. Until next time, keep the faith and keep trusting the